Good morning, dear. Yes, Valha Valamudan. Yes, dear. All of you take your history book. Hereafter, you must sit with your history book or geography or civics. All the three books you want to take before the social class. Yes, are you ready? I'm waiting. Are you ready with your history book today? Yes. Which chapter now we are going? The fourth chapter, what books and burials tell us. What is the meaning of this lesson? Title. Okay, what is that? This title? What mean give for us? Yes, what books and burials? Okay, in the olden periods, that means the Indian history was divided into three. That is ancient history, medieval history, and modern history. In the sixth grade, you are learning the ancient history. That ancient history is divided into two. That is early Vedic period and later Vedic period. Okay. Ancient history. Before three lessons, the first chapter, second chapter, and third chapter in history. Probably you will not hear the word about religious or caste or about the people, Raja, those things. Okay. Only the group of people lived together. They were called hunters, gatherers, and they make the villages. They invented the fire, discovered the agriculture, invented so many tools made from stones, everything. We used to say the peoples are Paleolithic human, Neolithic human, Chalcolithic human, and Mesolithic human. In this way only we used these terms only used to mention the humans. Yes, no? So, but hereafter, this fourth chapter after, you will learn more things about the divisions of people, how the people divide. Okay. Yes, you take your book, all of you. Just a previous knowledge about the lessons. Okay. In the fourth chapter, Harappan civilization. Yes, we completed that one, isn't it? In the previous chapter, you studied about the Harappan civilization. Okay, and that civilization how ended. That is very tough to know by the historians itself. Okay, the Indus Valley came to an end and abrupt end. You would have also noticed that the study of the historians was based on identifying artifacts and studying the possible ways of how people lived and worked in those days. The findings of times closer to our present have revealed scripts which have been deceived. The study of the text along with the analysis of human remains and structure remains give us a deeper and clearer picture of those times. Yes, of course, about the drainage system, the great bath system, and the granary, everything clearly tells about their lifestyle. Okay. In this chapter today, you will going to learn some things about the books and burials said. In the previous session itself, we discussed about the books. What are the books? While in those days, that is 4 Vedas, Rig Veda, Yajurveda, Samaveda, and Adharvana Veda. How they recited, how they taken to the another persons, everything we saw in the previous session. Yes, the Indus Valley civilization came to an end around 19th BCE or about 3900 years back. Okay, children, they had some form of script during those times as found on the seals, but it could not be deciphered or understood. That we found lot of seals, but we can't read the words or the scripts. This period is known as Indus Valley Civilization. The next set of evidences which are found from the period between 12th to 8th BCE. This period is known as Vedic period. Okay, the Vedas means knowledge. The Aryans, okay, the people of this period are believed to came from Central Asia. They came across the Hindu Kush ranges that you will in the 5th grade we saw the Hindu Kush mountain, yes, no? Hindu Kush ranges into the plains of the Indus Valley. The early part of this period flourished in the region of Punjab. This we discussed already. Yes, today you just listen. Cattle, horses and chariots. Okay, the Rig Veda mentioned these animals in the book. Okay, what are those books? Cattle, horses. What are the animals? Cattle, horses and chariots. Okay, so we can see the Rig Veda. Rig Veda means already we saw it contains the hymns, praise the gods and the goddesses. In this one they mentioned the cattle and horses. Okay, we saw that dialogues between the Vishwamitra and the two rivers. Yes, no. In that he mentioned, "O rivers, come from the mountains like to swift horse." Okay, we saw, no. And you can run like chariots with horses. Okay, so they mentioned these animals in the Rig Veda. And also battles also done by the people with one group to another. Okay, battles were bought to capture cattle, land, water and people. Okay, so for what purposes they done the battle with the other group of people? They capture the cattle what they have, okay, and land. If they need that land, the battle started. And sometimes for water also the battle have the place. And the people at the time of battle they bought the people from the area where they capture, okay. And also for crops, sometimes the barley, rice, wheat. For these crops also the people did the battle war. Okay, so the reasons for battles are battles are also fought for land, which was important for pasture. Why means land they have more cattle. Okay, pastoralist we saw, no. So for land it is important for their cattle, and which was important for pasture and for growing hardy crops that ripened quickly, such as barley. Some battles were fought for water and to capture for people also. Okay, dear. So the group of people, the books give this information how the people lived in that time. Okay, which book? Rig Veda. And the leader, wealth distribution. There was a leader for every group. Okay, how this leader under this leader control only, that group of people go for the battle. Okay, if they won in that battle, they got the land, water and grains, that is crops, grains, and sometimes people. This wealth, how they distribute, okay, how they distributed. The leader kept the wealth obtained from battles. The bravest person was the leader of the group. Okay, so under his control only they will go for the battle. What are the things they capture, they obtained in the battle place or in the place they captured? The leader kept all those things. Some of the wealth given to the priest, okay, amount of wealth, if the cattle means some amount of cattle to some number of cattle to the priest. for the performance of yajnas. Yajnas means rituals, offerings, and other part was distributed among the people. Okay, those who went for the battle, they distributed among themselves. Okay, dear. So first they went for battles with under the bravest person leadership. Okay, for what purpose they did the battle? For water, for capturing the land, for capturing the people, and also the grains. Okay, after they got that, they divide, they distribute themselves, and first part going to the priest for doing the yajnas, rituals, offerings to gods. Okay, yes. The next, in those time itself, they organized a good assembly activities. Okay, in that assembly, normally assembly means what? Gathering of people. Okay, they gathered and discussed about some issues or things or the incidents, any informations, everything. Okay, that things are called as assemblies. In those times also, people met, discussed war and peace in the assemblies. Okay, in those time itself, remember children, in those time itself, people gathered in one place and they discussed about war and peace. Okay, but still we discussed same things in our assembly. Now, are you able to say where our assembly is held? Parliamentary and parliament, that is Lok Sabha, and our legislative assemblies. Okay, that means legislative assembly means the chief minister and the council of ministers, that is MLA. They gathered in one place, that is the legislative assembly at Chennai in Tamil Nadu, and the parliament, that is in Delhi, Lok Sabha, the prime minister and the honorable speaker and the council of ministers, that is MP, member of parliament, they gathered in that place and they discussed about the current issues of the country. Now in the parliament, they discussed about the war between, that means a wrong situation between the China and India. Yes, no? Peace and war. The same thing held in the Vedic period also. Okay, children? Yes. Yes, words to describe people. Okay, here in the fourth chapter, what are the words you could hear about the people? Early humans. Okay, at very first we used the word early humans. That's it. Okay, whether they are men or women, we used the only word early humans. And after that we used the word hunters and gatherers. Okay, people we used to call them hunters and gatherers. Okay. Then later, how we could use the words, what are the words? Paleolithic humans. Okay, Paleolithic man or Paleolithic humans. Then Mesolithic humans. Then Neolithic humans or Neolithic man, Chalcolithic man, like that. And about the people in Harappan civilization, just we use the word men and women or Harappan people. Okay, that's it. No, there is no special words to describe the people. Isn't it? Is there any word you hear specifically about the people? No, animals are used with the word cattle or animals, as well as people we mentioned as man and women. Okay, woman. But now you can hear the different terms of words used for the people. When in the early Vedic period only. That means after the Aryans entered. Okay, in the early Vedic period only they entered. From them only we got the history early Vedic period. Okay, so after the Aryans entered only, the people have so many clans. That means the different types of people that we would hear. Okay, so here people in the early Vedic period were described in terms of the work they did, language they spoke, the place they belonged to their family, communities and cultural practices. From this they divide the people. Okay. Yes, children, till this enough. Kindly you continue in the I continue in the next 15 minutes also. Please you wait.